to the Believers channel. Happy Sunday, happy Father's Day. My name is Modupe, and if this is your first time here, thank you so much for watching and thank you for coming. And for those of you that have subscribed and keep watching my videos, thank you. Sometimes 30 people, sometimes 20 something people, sometimes 40 something people, all of you. And those that have been watching in the past that stopped watching, thank you very much. And if you have stopped watching, please come back. Okay, so today is Father's Day, and you can see I'm kind of dressed for church, and I just said I should make this video. It was just laid in my heart yesterday night to make it. So I was just thinking about it. Oh wow, it's Father's Day, and it's so amazing that mothers have so many Mother's Days. I was even telling one of my friends some time ago that how come I thought we just did one Mother's Day. Now they say there's another one. But Father's Day is usually just one day, one and only Father's Day. And it just struck me. I'm like, God is actually, the best father that, we could all have. And thinking about it, happy Father's Day to every father out there, everyone, whether good or bad. As long as you're a father, happy Father's Day. To the good ones, happy Father's Day. To the ones that are trying their best, but they don't just seem to be meeting up, happy Father's Day. To the ones that don't even care at all, happy Father's Day too. And to those father-in-laws that are awesome, that are wonderful, happy Father's Day. And to those ones that are not so, happy Father's Day to you also. And if you're here and you didn't have the love of father while growing up and everything, still happy Father's Day to your father. And I'm just doing this video to let us realize that our earthly fathers try a lot. They try to protect, they try to provide. That's part of their responsibility, just to be a father, to be a dad, But it was just laid in my heart that, God is actually the best father that we all can have. And I wasn't so surprised when I'll just be checking some things through my journal. So you could see me looking down when the disciples asked Jesus that he should teach us how to pray. And, the first thing Jesus said was, in the prayer, he said, our Father, our Father. And for me, that is so mind-blowing. That is so amazing. And I wasn't so surprised. Whenever Paul writes to the churches, he kept mentioning the fact that, oh God, our Father. And because in most of his letters, for example, in the book of Philippians, let me just open it quickly. And this is going to be a short video though. It was saying in the book of Philippians chapter 1 verse 2, he said, grace be unto you and peace from God our Father. So it wasn't just saying God my Father, he was telling them, he made sure, he was trying to tell them every time that, guys, God is our Father. I know you have known him as the judge, I know you have known him as the consuming fire, the way the Jews are. I know you have known him as, the one that brings water out of the rock. But he's saying God is our Father. And for me, that's just so awesome. It's just so mind-blowing that, wow, I have God as my Father. One of the scriptures that transformed my life was in the book of John chapter 1 verse 12. And the Bible said that as many as received him, he gave them power to become the sons of God, to them that also, and even to them that believe on his name. And for me, I was just like, wow. First day I saw that stuff, I was like, wow. As many as received him, to them he gave power to become the sons of God, even to them that believe on his name. And today, you are crying out for the love of a father. You do not have one. Maybe your father was not there. Maybe he died, or he might even be alive, but he wasn't just there. He wasn't responsible for you. God is saying that if you can only receive him, he's always ready to be a father. He has always loved you from the beginning. He has loved you. He cannot love you less now. He has always loved you, but you need to accept his love. You need to come. That prodigal son, he did something. It was like, I'm suffering like this. Like in my father's house, there's even the servants cannot, that prodigal son, he did something. It was like, wow, I'm suffering like this. I'm eating with the pigs and all. Even the servants in my father's house, they have food to eat. And he remembered his father, because he knows his father, that even if he was saying, even if he will not take me as his son, let me just be a servant, because he knows how kind, how loving he is. And that is how God is. Like, we cannot totally describe the depth of how good, if God is as a father. If you can hear Chris Tomlin, or I think casting calls the Good Father song, you can hear it in the background. And for me, when that song came out, it was just so much of a comfort, because I didn't really have, the father relationship with my dad. Now we are building it, but I didn't really have that. And Christianity was one of the, like, I didn't know, but now I know that Christianity is something that's given me a father over time. And I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful that I can look at God and I can say, God, you are my father. And I go to God like he's my father. I talk to him like he's my father. I'm not there yet. I even want to, be able to interact with him more like a father, like a father to a child. So the purpose of this video is just to let you know that you are not alone. God really, does want to be your father, but you have to accept him. And that was why 2 Corinthians chapter 6 verse 18, God was telling these people after, he was telling them that what has light got to do with darkness, what has righteousness got to do with unrighteousness. And he said, wherefore come out from among them, come out from the midst of those people, come out from the midst of people that are fatherless, come out from the midst of people that are unclean. He said, and be ye separate, saith the Lord, touch not the unclean thing, and I will receive you. Just that's similar to what the John chapter 1 verse 12, he said, I will receive you and I will be a father to you. I will be. This is God talking. He said, I want to be your father. And he said, and ye shall be my sons and daughters, saith the Lord. And I wrote something, I'll post it on my Instagram. If you're following me, you could check it. God doesn't change. God has not changed. His word is still sure. So he said it 10,000 years ago, 2 million years ago, I don't care how many years ago. It's still the same, and he's saying, come, just come, touch not the unclean thing, and I will be a father to you, and you shall be my sons and daughters. So yeah, there today, I just said, oh, Father's Day, what are they doing? My father, I don't care, I'm not even going to post anything, blah blah blah. Yeah, no problem. But God really wants to be your father. He wants to have, that relationship with you. Sometimes I think about him like, oh, I have a need, and I start thinking of people to ask first. And I'm like, okay, in a normal family setting, if a child has a need, the child goes to their mom or their dad. And sometimes the mother will say, oh, go and meet your dad. And sometimes the mother will say, okay, no problem, I'll fix it. But there's a responsibility of going to meet your dad for a need. And I'm like, so why is that when you have a need, you're thinking of, oh, who can I call? You should be like, first thing, you should be like, go to your father. This is God. And that's when I realized, and I pray, I was just like, God, I'm your child. Your child needs this. And God has found a way to, meet every need. He has found a way to protect. He has found a way to shield me. He has found a way to instruct me. He has found a way to chastise me several times. He has found a way to correct me in love. He has found a way to build me or to teach me so many things that my earthly father could not teach me. He has just found a way to, I'm just sharing my own personal experience and just my little testimony with you. And I just believe that if you can just receive God today, He's always ready to be your father. See, I believe that earthly fathers should take cues from God on how to be a father. There are so many fathers out there that are doing great, and shout out to them. I'm really so good. When I see some of my friends talk about their dad, I'm so proud. I'm like, wow, your dad is this, and like, I'm so proud. But I feel like earthly fathers, godly parents, take your cues from God. God is the best father that we can have. And if we follow the footsteps of God, I'm sorry this video is getting dark. It's not my fault. Today is Sunday. I was expecting the sun, but apparently it's rain that is about to fall. So please, and I don't have the artificial light yet. Just this night light, you guys see them. So I'm so sorry the video is getting dark. I just believe that, like, what was I saying? Okay, so I was saying that God is the best father, and I believe every parent, every father out there should take their cues from God. It's okay for you to do as a father. I'm just saying, I'm putting it out there. You're a young man, you're not yet married. I believe it's okay to go through the scriptures and look at how God is a father and try and pray it into your life, emulate him, so that when you become a father, you will know what to do. You will not just follow the cues of the society. I know there are some certain responsibilities that the society has told us that the fathers do, but I believe that God can tell us really who a father really is and who a father is supposed to be, because he is the best father that we can have. So today you are longing for a father. Christianity gives you an opportunity to have a father, because we do not just serve a judge, we do not just serve a master, we do not just serve a teacher. We have him as a father. There's a dimension of God that is a father, and that is so amazing. That is so wonderful. Of Luke, when it was 10, Luke chapter 11 verse 9, it was like, I say unto you, ask, knock and everything. Then he now said something in verse 13. Now said, if he then, it was telling them that, oh, if you ask your earthly parents for fish, will he give you serpent? If you ask your earthly parent for bread, will he give you stone? It was not like, if ye then, being evil, know how to give good gifts unto your children, how much more shall your heavenly Father give you the Holy Spirit? So you are here today, you want to be filled with the Holy Spirit. How much more shall your heavenly Father? Ask him as a father. He knows our needs. Even before we ask, this song was saying that even before we, like, I open my mouth, you already know it. You know what I need. And that's just amazing. That's just wonderful. So happy Father's Day out there. And dear God, happy Father's Day. You are worth celebrating every day as a father. Every day. Every fathers are worth celebrating every day. But I believe God is worth celebrating every minute, every second, every microsecond, every milliseconds, every nanoseconds, as a good father. And I'm grateful to have you as my father, God. And I believe if you're also grateful to have God as your father, please leave your comments in the leave your comments below in the comment section that I am grateful to have God as my father. It's a beautiful journey. It's a wonderful journey. It's a mind-blowing journey, and I'm just grateful. Lord, thank you. Thank you. And if you're out there, God wants to be your father. Please just receive him and accept him. Okay, so I've come to the end of this video, and I hope you were blessed by it. Please just mind on my whatever that was in that video, but I just believe, I hope you were blessed by it. Just share with somebody, comment, and thank you to all the people that have subscribed. You can also subscribe if these videos have been a blessing to you. Okay, have a lovely Sunday and happy Father's Day once again. Bye. As you call me, deeper still as you call me, deeper still as you call. Oh, good Father, it's who you are, it's who you are, it's who you are.